Today we are going to unbox CINETREAK Touches Video Switcher. It comes with SDI and HDMI inputs. So we're going to open and see how it looks like, and then what I'm kind of planning to use this for. It has a 10-inch full touchscreen, 10-inch full touchscreen. It has it, and it has a PTZ camera control, and can have a SD card. Then you can connect to the LAN, UVC port, USB port, 2 aux ports, HDMI aux ports, and 4 HDMI inputs. And it has 2 mic inputs and 1 audio output. Also 4 SDI inputs and 1 SDI output. And there are video channel selectors, and then all the transition controls are there. You can record, and it has a T-bar, then you can stream and multi-view. Right? So that's it has that. So let's open that and see. So it has a carrying box. Comes with a kind of green little box so that you can kind of carry, and then you don't need a separate bag for it, even though it will be kind of better to keep it in a bag. So okay, let's open this, and it has a card, CINETREAK card, for any information, and it has the international plug, and here the USB-A to USB-C cable. It's good to have, and it has all the adapter, power adapter. The power adapter, and this has a lock also, so that it doesn't kind of pull out or by accident or so you can just lock it. Comes with this, and then to open that, this is the CINETREAK video mixer, touches video mixer. It looks beautiful, and how this is a T-bar, the recording button, stream button, multi-view button, and it has the PTC controls, is the media control buttons, and fade to black, auto, cut, patterns, media. Looks very nice, sleek, and there's a 10-inch screen. Currently there is a cover, the plastic cover on that, so I'm going to leave it so that it doesn't scratch. So on the back you have that 4 SDI in and 1 SDI out, and it has 4 HDMI in and 2 HDMI out, and it has 2 mic inputs and 1 one speaker out for the headphones, and it has the USB-A and USB or UVC. I think it looks like it's a USB-C port, and this is for the SD card, and here is the LAN port. This is the power, and good to have a power button, and this is for the air vent to circulate the air if it's really hot. And it has a little bit of elevated design, so if you put it in the table, so you don't have to look down, so it has like a table. It's kind of convenient to look at the video screen. So this is what is CINETREAK Touch S, CINETREAK Touch S video switcher. Let's connect this to power and see how it works. Okay, on this cable, the other end, I connect it to the power outlet, and I'm going to take this out and make sure that it is switched off. And I'm going to insert the power DC 12 volt cable there, and I can just tighten it so that it doesn't come out easily. I'm going to switch on. I'm not going to connect anything for now, just for the power. I'm going to see it works. Okay, it's coming up, CINETREAK, and all the buttons coming up. Okay, very nice. So it has the preview mode. The one section of the screen, it's for the preview before we go live, and then PGM is the program. This is the actual output of this, what others see, and then this is the T bar to kind of switch between these two, and preview to program, and back. And this, once we connect the 4 HDMI or 4 SDI, we'll have the signals. And also we have the separate media buttons and pattern buttons, and this is the input 1, connected to the input 1, and input 2, 3, 4. And if you have a media example, this is it, and that's the media. We can play that. And if it's the logo, and want to apply that logo here, I believe so. I think we can apply this here with the preview. If you want to apply to the program, any of the logos comes with that. You can choose that. That's all kind of built in. And is the videos. You can switch between a couple of videos here, and this are the images or the patterns, I believe. So this is the pattern. You can switch this, and okay, this here, and I think add to the pattern. So now we can load that. I want to load this, and pattern, it changes. That because both. So here we want the media to be in the preview and pattern on the program. You can do that. And if you connect the USB or SD card, so you can choose between the local SD and USB, and same for the videos also, and you can play. And same for the storage, you can choose the SD card or the USB if you have the media there. And these are the controls for all the options we have. This is if you're kind of really streaming, this option, you can say the stream button, but you have to kind of configure that, I guess, and then you can stream directly from here. You don't need a computer to really stream. And this is for kind of recording for that. So the record button, no space, so we have to attach some SD card or USB hard disk to record. And this is what the push stream, this is for all the streaming, this have it. And this one have other kind of can have the mix, dip, and this is the transition effects, I believe. So you can change from one to other with some effects. And this here, and then we have all the audio inputs for the program, and then this is for input 1, 2, 3, 4. It could be HDMI or SDI, so we can use only HDMI or SDI at the one time. So this is all the controls, and then the media audio control, and this is for the mic 1, mic 2, and this is for the PGM program 1. And if you want to choose the video, image, or want to kind of download it from your other SD card or USB device, this is the place. And this is for the chroma key. We have the green screen at the background, and you want to mix with the key source, fill source. You can mix and match. So that's what this, and this is what the picture and picture effort, right? So you can have multiple picture and picture efforts. So what do you want to do in one from the source? You want to have the pad, it depends on what it is. So you can have a so whatever the input is, you can have the picture and picture efforts here. And this is for the PTZ camera control. If you have the PTZ, you can have 4 PTZ cameras you can attach to it, and you can control using the same the control here, the PTZ camera control. And this is for all the HDMI you can configure, so it's not really static, but you really can configure and what do you want to show in aux1 to PGM or multi-view, or aux1 to be in the input 1, 2, 3, 4, or media, pattern, or clean program, clean preview, etc. So we can configure that. And then for aux1 through all LCD screen, you can say preview, so we can kind of change that. And then SDI output, everything, and SDI output, which particular input you wanted to show as an output. And then you can configure the input also, whether it's an SDI or HDMI, so you can configure that. So I'm going to have the HDMI whenever I set. So, and then flip controls, so you can have the flip also, media off, or a horizontal flip, so you can do that, or in a vertical flip you can do that, or horizontal and vertical you can do that. Now I'm going to switch off so that all what I was expecting. And this is the actually the settings control for you wanted to connect to a network. So because it has the LAN port also, so if you connect to a network, and then you can operate, or if you want to stream, it's you can connect to a network cable and then connect to your network, and then you can stream from directly from here. So this one and then it has an NDI control too. That's good to have. So there's all the kind of the options. And anything I wanted to see. Yeah, and also one particular thing is the macro. So I think you can store up to 2 macros, so you can kind of record whatever you're showing on the program or preview, and you can just run it in a loop, record and run, or one time, or put it in a loop so that you can keep going. So these are the kind of options with CINETREAK Touch as video mixer. Thank you.